Alright, let's try that again. Oh. Always when I'm recording or broadcasting. Thank you, puppy. So we are right there at about 7 o'clock. So I'm going to say happy Friday, everybody. Thank you for stopping in, and thank you for everybody who participated in the giveaway this week. It was a lot of fun doing it. The winner has been contacted, but unfortunately has not gotten back to me yet. So the winner, like I said, the winner has been contacted. We're waiting for everything to confirm through, and once it's confirmed, I will do an official announcement probably later this weekend. Hopefully we'll know later tonight, but time zones being what it is, we'll see how it actually plays out. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to go ahead and start a new game. We are no longer in the preview. We are now in alpha. So we are going to say we are Alpha 1, Season 1. We are definitely going to be in survival. Let us say today is 14/2/16. So our seed is just the date for today for those who want to play along at home. Go ahead and set that up. And yeah, we are going to go ahead and actually, do we want to... Oh, cancel that. Do we want to start there or there? Oh... It's really temperature. It's really tempting. Let's start here, just because we know we have a lot of stuff here now. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off and get this show on the road. Sorry about that. Oh, we can actually steer. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, that's not good. No, I don't want to crash. Oh. Wow. And apparently we have a drone right outside. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, maybe we don't have a drone rally outside. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Howdy, everybody. Happy Friday, Henry. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel there, Runner 6. Sorry if we're having a little bit of trouble. My broadcast software doesn't like me alt-tabbing around, and I'm trying to get some things sorted while we're doing all of this, so I do apologize for that. But good morning to you, and happy Friday, or Saturday, as the case may be. Alright, so we have... what is that? Copper? Yeah, we've got copper on radar. That's always a good thing to find early on. However, I am in need of iron and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so since we do have all of these wonderful quests... Hey, Sharky. Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. Let's see if we can find us a place to put this thing... I do like the new ability to steer the the pod. That was awesome. You can only run when the jetpack is off. Yeah, nice. So I can see I'm going to be turning off all of those help tips here shortly. And I really don't want to be placing anything yet. I don't like the fact that when you take everything out of your escape pod, the escape pod despawns. So, oh, alright. You know what? I am just going to go ahead and place this thing down. Let's go ahead and get us some working stuff in order here. We're going to go ahead and just drop this thing right here. Works for me. Hey, Kirik. Happy Friday. Happy and good evening to you. Suzumi, the same to you. Welcome. Happy Friday. Alright, so we actually have a decent spot here, but we do need to find something. Yeah, I have to say the keep those. Let's go ahead and put this away. We're going to throw this down here. Oh, it's time for that early morning inventory shuffle. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and have this thing start crafting us up a little bit of power. What is that? That's 35. Okay, so we'll have that thing start. We're going to go ahead and kick this over, I do need it to make a base starter when it is done. Oh, I forgot we're going to need the chainsaw now too, huh? Okay, so let's go ahead and put all of our consumables down here. We'll put that over there. Alright. So, where's a dinosaur? Actually, that may not be a good idea. We may not want to actually go killing the dinosaurs with the chainsaw yet. We will get to that shortly. Helmet's still on, so let's go grab some seaweed really quickly. So, for the folks who don't know, this new stuff here is the seaweed. You need 5 of these for each of the biofuel that you want to craft. So if you're going to be... Oh, that's a big seaweed chunk. Nice. So, for the chainsaw, you need the biofuel, and to make biofuel, for each unit of biofuel, you'll need 5 seaweed. So, keep that in mind when you are out and about, especially if you're planning on using a lot of the wood materials, because you do need to have water nearby in order to find the seaweed. How much seaweed do we have? We've got 10. We've got enough for 2 more biofuel. I want to have enough at least for 5, because you go through the biofuel really quickly. Alien thorns. Yeah, Sharky, you know what I have to say about that, man. What have you been watching where you got a virus on your computer, huh? Oops. There we go. Did I pick? No. Okay. Lots of good resources down here. Alright, so we know we have copper. How much is... Hey, what do you know? We've got enough for 5. Okay. Go ahead and come over here. We're going to drop off the seaweed. And we are going to have this thing start making us up a little bit of biofuel. Oh, you're not... Don't tell me you can't make biofuel. But it can make seaweed snacks. Okay, so seaweed still does not have an expiration timer, which is good. It would be really, really bad to have an expiration timer. There we go. There we go. Okay. So while we are doing... Man, it is really touchy about this. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and... Got it. May as well eat it. So now we go looking around for a place to call our own. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. It wants me to do these... Did I... Oh, I dropped off the generators, didn't I? Hey, Crazy Faith! Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday or Saturday, as the case may be, depending on wherever you are from. All right, so we have that. We have not created our R2. We don't need the water generator yet, so go ahead and just take care of these wonderful, wonderful quests. I just hate that it pesters me to... Oh, left power back there. See, it's making me do stuff out of order for what I normally do, so... Alright. There's all of our... It's still Friday? Right on. Well then, definitely happy Friday to you. We're just going to drop one of those in there. Find edible plants. You know what? We are going to let that just happen. And we're going to head over here, see if we can find any more resource. Howdy, Rusty. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Happy Friday. Let me know if you have any questions, or you know, you can smack Sharky around. He's our resident punching bag. So. All right. I have to say, I really, really like the new. The biomes and the way that they have all their environmental sounds. So we have silicon over there. We have copper over here. This actually turned into a pretty good place to land, which means we should have some more resource over here, probably. Yeah, well, anyone who's a moderator in my channel tends to be a punching bag around here, so... So feel free to ask him any questions if there's anything you want to know more about. He has not had access to the alpha, so he's not going to be able to answer a whole lot of the game questions, but he can answer questions about things like what's going on around on the channel and things like that. Alright, so let's see if we can find us. So all of the things that we found, and we have not yet found a medical plant, which means I need to grab one of the cobra leaf, or maybe the aloe vera. That's copper. Oh, so is it me, or does anyone else think that they've kind of decreased the size of the planet? Because this looks like it is much smaller than it used to be. I'm wondering if it's just because they've because of the alpha. I know when we were looking at the preview, we were told that it was a little smaller. Okay, what are you guys? What are you classifying as a bloody? Let's see what they've got here. Pixie stalks, okay. They want me to grab pixie stalks. Why couldn't you just say that in the description of the mission? Sheesh. Well, it's good to know that I'm not the only one that thinks the planet looks a little bit smaller. This might be an interesting place to set up shop. I'm just picking up the aloe because I can. I don't even have the your sugarcane, your food. Okay. Hey, Promethean. You are my new alien DNA. Okay, well, it's good to know that I'm not the only one that is thinking that, because like I said, when we were doing the early look on the alpha build, it seemed like it was much smaller, but we couldn't get a true confirmation on if it was or not. Hey, there we go. Medical plants is done. Kill an animal and loot an animal, huh? Fine, I'll kill the animals first. So for the folks who have actually gotten a chance to get into alpha and start playing, how are you liking it? I know if you've seen my preview series, I've got a couple of things that I really love and a couple of things I am not so happy about, but hey, the game itself is still worth playing, that is for sure. I don't need more pixie sticks, but I do need... Okay, where did all the dinos go? See, you take out your gun and suddenly everybody's gone. Alright, let's do this then. Yep, still takes 20 fuel to harvest one tree. There you are. No, Sharky, the giveaway actually closed at 6 p.m. U.S. Pacific time. I was hoping to be able to get in contact with the winner in time to do an announcement during the live stream. However, the person who was selected has not gotten back to me. I'm just waiting for them to get back in touch with me and to confirm. And then they'll get the game key, you know, like 5 minutes after they confirm with me. Yeah, I think so too, Rusty. I do definitely think that there's some things that they need to look at dialing in a little bit more. But as this really is the first pass of the actual alpha release, you know, I'll let it rest for now. Hey, Carrick, welcome back. Hopefully it's something delicious. And the other question is did you bring enough for everybody? Oh, hello. Your range has gotten a little bit better. That would be the new drone. Oh, and you take more bullets to kill, too. But at least your aim hasn't gotten any better. And neither have your physics. Great. Howdy, Shauna. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday if it's Friday for you. Happy Saturday if it's Saturday. And either way, I hope you're having a fantastic day. All of that for bullets? Really? Oh. Alright. And you know it's going to tell me I'm going to have to go kill a drone here as part of the missions, right? Oh, see, character, that's just teasing. Yeah, I actually made a corned beef for St. Patrick's Day. Did it up with Guinness. Oh, it was so good. And I'm not a big corned beef fan either, but... Hey, no worries, crazy. Yeah, Games for Kicks and I have got an interesting friendship on YouTube. We tend to badger each other a bit, so it's all in good fun, though. Bullets are better than sham, Carrick. Yes, they are. And all I know is I want my tier 2 drill as fast as possible. So, for those who don't know, the tier 1 drill that you start with, you know, you have to do the old basic mining where you just basically point and click and it starts tearing into the terrain for you. The tier 2 drill that has been introduced with the alpha actually collects all this stuff, so you don't have to keep spamming the T key. Well, by default it's the T key to interact and pick things up. So. Yeah, and when I first started on YouTube, Games for Kicks was actually one of the guys that was nice enough to give me some advice, and I reached out to him, and you know, he's very down-to-earth guy. He's a really good person, so if you haven't checked out his channel, I do have links back to his channel on my page. So after the stream, if you're looking for more Empyrion or 7 Days to Die, any of the survival games, he's a good source for him as well. And tell him he owes me $20 for every referral that you get. Yeah, I know, right? Where's the radiation poisoning, huh? Don't tell the guys at Leon Games, man. They've been taking pages out of Mad Mole's book. Man, this is actually a pretty good deposit. We got one replacement charge left, which is good. What should we pick up? 160. Let's go see if we can get 250 out of this one. And then we're going to go pick up some iron, because that is the other material I need to make more drill packs. And if you run out of drill packs or power, you are pretty much toast. So Promethean is one of those lifeblood items that you really need to be watching out for. You don't need a whole lot of it, but you do need it. At least early on, you don't need a whole lot of it, but it's always good to get as much of it as you can find. Because later in game, it does get harder and harder to find. Depending on which planet you're on, there may be more or less of it. And since everything runs off of power, you really do need to have as much Promethean as possible. Nice, crazy. Well, we'll call it even. How's that? Every 7 days you get a horde of drones. No, Carrick, but you do get, when you set up your base, not long after you set up your base, it starts a counter. Oh, that's not good. Was I not paying attention, or... So you got the drone there. What is... Okay, I've got random radar contacts. The heck? One special screaming drone. Oh, that's not good. He decloaked. What was that? Oh, that was cheating. Did you see that? Cheating little drone. Oh, that's not good. Well, it's good to know that the drone limitations are still the same. Yeah, so if you don't know, what you do is you get up close to them inside of their firing line, and they can't get to you. Hey, actual supplies this time. That's good. Thank you. Hey, look, and there's an animal we can finally kill. Yeah, come on, buddy. Come get some. I've been wanting to do that all day. And we have some raw meat. Okay. So we have Promethean, we have meat. We've got almost exactly how much I wanted too. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to head back to our base. Well, the temporary crafting station at least. Which is going to be almost due north of us. Oh, you didn't? I think they're rolling them out regionally, Sean. So do you want to Shauno? I don't know. What would you prefer to be called by? But yeah, I think they're doing regional based off of the your Steam region. Don't quote me on that because I could be completely wrong, but I've been hearing about that all day where some people are getting it and some people aren't. Alright. So, I'm not sure why you wouldn't have gotten it then. You can try doing an integrity check on your files and see if that kicks it over, because that will sometimes re-trigger the update. Hey look, there's our alien buddies. Hey alien buddy, how you doing? And you have that. So I am not going to mess with you right now. Australian? Yeah, Steam doesn't seem to like Australia. Of course, most game companies don't seem to like Australia if you look at where they're hosting the games anymore. I always feel bad about the Oceanic players because you guys just never seem to get a break with the game servers. Well, the updates are actually pushed by Steam. What happens is when a developer needs to do an update, they actually upload to the Valve servers, and then Valve hosts it. So it shouldn't be anything where it's impacting the guys from Empyrion. Did I just run past? No, it's over there. Okay. Oh, fine. I'll put my helmet back on. That is one of the nice things about the alpha. Your character actually knows how to hold his breath now. So the higher your level, I think it is, the longer you can hold your breath. Alright. And if anybody hears me coughing or I sound a little hoarse tonight, I apologize in advance. I've got some kind of just weird thing because of my sinuses over here. For those who don't know, I'm in Bay Area, California. And we've been getting a lot of just random rain. Some really weird, unseasonal weather for us. So. Yeah, Valve is like Kristen. You're usually safe blaming them, so it's like... So let's get ourselves back to our temporary base. I didn't realize we had gone quite so far away from it. Howdy Epoch, happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Empyrion devs are... Oh, they're in the UK. I don't remember exactly where, which portion of EU that they are in. See, I would actually put Mad Mole in front of Kristen in that one. And if out of those three, Kristen would be the last person I would blame. I would blame Mad Mole and Valve, probably 1 for 1 on there. And yes, Crazy, that's why I have some weird start times, at least for the Friday live stream. In the next couple of weeks, over the next week or two, I'm planning on streaming more during earlier in my day to help make it a little bit easier for the folks that are playing internationally that want to see what's going on as well. I've had a couple of folks from Australia ask if I would be able to start, 3 or 4 hours earlier for them. So I am keeping it in consideration. I am trying to do so. It's just getting my personal schedule in order. It's a little difficult right now. And Sharky, it would be a mix. it would be a mix between Steam, or sorry, not Steam, but Twitch and YouTube. Most of my live streaming is going to be on YouTube simply because I can stream at higher resolutions without being a partner. Well, I am a partner in YouTube. I am not a partner on Twitch, so you need something like I think it's 1,000 followers or something on Twitch in order to hit their partnership. Alright, so oops. Let's go ahead and make us up some of this. And Rusty, yeah, actually, I actually have done the pre-purchase on No Man's Sky, so once they start opening that up, you should be getting some content on the channel for that as well. I've also been talking to some of the folks on that one and seeing if I'm trying to get something to do a bit of a giveaway for y'all for that one as well. But there's no promises on it. Yeah, Planet Nomads actually looks pretty good too. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop. We got all this stuff that's just gonna like rot. Oh man, okay, let's go ahead and drop this over here. Let's throw all of our stuff over here. We've got our base starter. We do need to go find some iron. We have a little bit of iron. You know, let's see what we've got in the... we don't get... Should be F6, I thought. Oh, it's changed. It's over there now. Okay. Okay. Do we want that? No, it's a level 5. I don't want to do that. Right, so let's go ahead and drop... We have a work light, right? Or do we only have... There it is. Okay. Let's set this beast up so we can actually see what we're doing. Give us a little bit of light over here. So it's not completely dark for y'all. I do apologize that we are in the night cycle already. Okay, so they are out of London? Okay. Yeah, crazy. I've had a lot of people complain about the quality of service over on Twitch. It's really hit or miss depending on what country you're in and what part of the country you're in. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been doing a whole lot over there, but I probably will start doing more. Like I said, basically... Oh, nice. Let's go ahead and make a bandage. Yeah, I was really hoping that the work light would be, you know, an actual like light now, not just a small cone. So we have not found iron as of yet, so I'm going to swing around to the north. Let's follow this. Let's follow the mountain line around this way. Yeah, it looks like it is much more subtle now. I think that they're trying to push people towards using the actual work lights, the pillar style or the column style. Hey buddy, how you doing? I will craft an assault rifle a little bit later. I need to find iron. So, it is nice having copper, but I really need to find the iron. Okay. I don't know if they've nerfed it that much, honestly. I know that to me it is a little bit darker than what it was in the last build of the pre-alpha. I had to go back and do a side-by-side on it to see, but you know, I don't think they've really changed it all that much. Oh, iron, thank you. Yeah, I don't think they've really changed it all that much since the original pre-alpha. Might be, though, I mean. Hey, Joy. Oh, good catch. I was jumping in and out of the water earlier, so I had that dang thing on, and I keep forgetting to take it off. Welcome to the welcome to the channel. Oh man, it's definitely one of those days. Playing too much of that other engineers in space game. Oh, let's see. Alright, so amazing coming in? Oh, right on. See if we can get ourselves up over this hill. Really need that iron deposit, so let's go ahead and reload that thing. That's always rough, crazy. You know. I know there for a while I had really bad internet connection as well, and what sucks is that you don't have a whole lot of options, especially in certain towns. It's just like you're kind of stuck. But hopefully they will up your bandwidth, or you know, get things sorted out for you. Outside. Yeah, I know, it's for some reason I don't understand why the internet well, let me rephrase that. I understand why they do it, but oh, it does make you wonder sometimes why ISPs choose to limit things quite the way that they do. But like I said, I understand why, you know, business-wise it makes sense, but doesn't make it any less sun-friendly. Five hours for Mad Mole, huh? How much iron did we pick up? All that for very little iron. Now, I still don't know how I feel about the new textures. It's very shiny, but I don't know if it's a good kind of shiny or not. Yeah, Sharky, most of us aren't used to using our phone as our internet gateway, so... Yeah, you can blame Sharky, it's fine. Oh, we are almost out of drilling material. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I know Sharky's been having some network problems on his side too, so... Alright. And once again, I do apologize for it being so dark. YouTube does like to darken it, even though it's, you know, it's going to be a little bit dark because it's night. Looking at the difference between what I see on my screen and what I'm watching on my monitor. Oh... Yeah. And that would be the end of our drill. Okay. Go ahead and pick up the materials that we did get. We have at least, okay, we have almost 200. That's perfect. Because that is enough for us to get what we need. I'm heading southeast. Right on, take your time, crazies. That's crazy, Sean. See, I have one of the really old Motorola, what is it, the Razr Max? Yeah, dating myself here, right? We're talking original Max. The charging cable that I have has actually started to turn that bluish green around the connector because it's the cable inside is broke. So it still charges as long as you lay the cable perfectly straight and flat. That really sucks, Kurt. But at least you have radio internet. I mean, that's something, right? There's some good... You get all the stations like that. Oh, the E4G. How do you like it? Yeah, radio internet is instead of using fiber, he's actually on a radio receiver, RF based transmission. So, Carrick, have they set you up with the, or have they set up the multiple nodes? Because I know with the RF or with the wireless broadcast stuff, there's some new technology that's been getting deployed in some cities around the area where they're actually using I'm trying to remember how they called it. It's like a multi-phasic receiver. They have like three or four of these nodes all over the place, and they basically do signal syncing between them so that you get much higher bandwidth on an RF broadcast carrier. Right on. That's horrible, Sean. Alright, so you come over here and you're done crafting everything? Awesome. Okay, so we have that. I need to make... I still need metal pieces, so let's go ahead and craft up, I don't know. We'll do 10 of those. That should give me enough for that. Right on, Carrot. if you're not annoying your ISP as much as your ISP is annoying you, there's a problem. Yeah, the YouTube app is pretty bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and need for that's still just plates. Okay, let's go ahead and grab. Oh, sure, we'll do 20 of those. Okay. No, Rusty, they haven't. All they said is, the last they had said on it is what once they made it into the actual alpha that they would revisit them. But there hasn't been a whole lot of word that I'm aware of. But you know, they do talk to a lot of different people through a lot of different venues, so there may be something out there that I missed. But the last that I heard is that they are still working on a long-term permanent solution for the poll problem. Right. Need to make a base as quickly as possible so that we can actually put a real crafting system in. No worries. Wish it was better news. So what we need now is just need to make some plates. Let's move these bad boys up here. So once we have a few plates, we'll start making some blocks. I'll put the base. I'll be able to start putting the base down. We need to start making all of this kind of stuff. So I need 2 computers, 2 control devices. Let's go ahead and start working on this. So I need 2 of those. I need 2 more of those. 4 of those. Oops. Alright. That should give us those. So the problem with the poles, since it's night, you can't really see anything anyway. Let's look at it on the map. Okay, so the way that they have the game meshes working to cover the planet is that the planet is actually a cylinder that happens to taper at the poles, at the north and south pole. When you start getting the texture close to it, this is basically the corners of your texture, and this causes an instability in your texture map. So if you did not have those here, you'd get up to a certain point and you'd basically fall through the world. That's the very overly simplified version of what's going on with that. It's basically because of the way that they've chosen to do the structure, the underlying structure of the planet as far as the code is concerned. It starts doing weird things when you get to the end of it and you start pinching the terrain together. So, but you do have that problem at both the north and the south pole. At some point in time, they will actually, figure out what they're doing with it. It's not, as my understanding is that it has not been a high priority. It is still on their priority list, but there are obviously things that were more pressing to get done. So hopefully when they fix this problem with the poles will also be when we get the planet customization system. Yeah, Carrick, it's more because of it's because of the way that they're doing things with the Excuse me, my apologies for that. But it's more because of the way that they're working with the voxel engine. The way that the voxel engine works and the way it tracks all of the little, basically each of the nodes that are in there on the geometric design or the geometric shape that is the planet. When you start mapping to that, it does wonky things because of the way that they're doing their surface mapping. What they're probably going to have to do is build or rebuild their engine from a pretty low level all the way back up. Yeah, it'll be nice when the poles are removed, because right now, if you happen to glitch your way in, which people have done, there are resources that spawn up there, like in ridiculous quantity, and apparently they don't show up in the map. So when you're looking at your resource nodes here, the stuff that spawns up here for some reason is not counted in there. And I haven't heard of actual resources like these spawning. It's been mostly the plant-based stuff. But there have been rumors of there being, these just like ridiculously plentiful nodes. But it's like everything else. You can't get into it to really verify it reliably. So it's more likely than not a joke. So I wouldn't take it too seriously. Alright, right on, Sean. Yeah, it's not hard to do once you know how to do it. It's actually really easy, a little too easy, but... I have been asked not to share how I do that, so I'm not going to share it. Oh, so this is what I don't like about live streaming this game, is that when you get into the night, you can't see anything. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at our tech trees here. It's actually more that they have just one surface wrapper, but it's a flat wrapper applied to a three-dimensional sphere. And where the edges meet on the North and South Pole is where the problems occur. It's like taking a wrapper off of, let's say, like a Gatorade bottle and trying to put it around a golf ball. A really big golf ball, but, the same idea. Oh, yeah, we'll get that. And then we are going to want... I know, I can't believe I'm actually looking at stuff for the HV. Alright. Yeah, the poles are really messed up. So awesome. Okay. So once we have a little bit more supply, we'll actually be able to start building our HV to go out and gather the harvestable stuff. And wrapping round presents at Christmas, yes, is very much a pain. And that's the same pain that they're having with planets right now. Alright, so we actually have... Let's go ahead and grab this. Okay, so did we get 2 computers? We did get 2 computers, okay. So we've got 2 computers, so we need 10 metal components. Oops. 4 more cables. 2 motors and 2 pipes, or 4 pipes rather. And for the motors we need, so we need 2 of those. 6 of those. And 2 electronics. Okay, so we get rid of that. Turn that back on. That gives us our 2 motors. Right? That should give us everything that we need to make that. Okay. Put round presents in a square box. Yes, but have you ever put square presents in a round box? Oh, that's evil, Carrick. I like that. I have to remember that one. Smaller box with a couple of light bulbs and ball bearings and a light bulb. Very nice. Yeah, Sean, it comes back to the surface map issues. Basically, the game tries to use coordinates to know what you need for your load on demand. So that way, if you're too far away, you don't see any details until you get closer. Because of the way that map overlaps on the poles, you basically end up with the game trying to figure out exactly where you are, and it just is not. It's no bueno. Cylindrical boxes, no. It has to be a sphere or sphere shaped. So oblong spheres do count. Just can't have any actual flat edges. Alright, so that's done. We need to do the assault rifle, but we can't craft the assault rifle until we have a large constructor. Yep. It could even be egg-shaped if you want to go for the really oblong thing. Actually had to wrap an egg before. That was not fun either. Only if the balloons actually inflate it. Okay, so what do we need to make the power station? 4 electronics, 4 metal, and 3 cable. So we want 2 of those and 2 of those. Right? Yeah. Okay. And then the generator, we need 6 of those. 2 capacitor devices, which require 6 of those. 3 of those and 3 of those to make. Oh. Actually, 5 of those. Okay. Yes, electronics are no longer a 1-to-1 ratio. You now get 2 electronics for each 1 queued. Everything else I think is the same. 10 for those, 10 for those. Yeah. So everything else is the same. It's just electronics that have been boosted. You do need a lot of electronics in the game. That is very true. 1 reactor core. I need to make that thing. Still need the reactor core. Okay. It's our motor. We need 3 pipes, 3 cables, electronics. And that should give us all of that. So that gives us our reactor core. We need 2 control devices, which are there. 3 more electronics and 2 computers. 2. Okay, and then as that finishes up, right on, Carrick. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in, and I hope you have a great weekend. Don't work too hard. Of course, at 0300, man, I feel for you, man. I used to do swing shift. No, not fun. Not fun at all. But at least it's quiet most of the time. 92 hours of playing Empyrion? It depends. If that 92 hours was done in like 4 days, yes, that is a lot of time. Hey man, 92 hours in any game I think is actually is respectable. I mean, that's more time than people put into a lot of things, so. Right, just waiting for one slot to open up so that we can get this done. I need to create a second computer. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Rusty. I hope you have a great night. And enjoy your weekend, man. Yeah, Sean, I never try to judge people by how much time they spend in a game, honestly. Like I said, everybody has different amounts of available time, so 92 hours for one person might be, you know, all of the free time that they have for a month, or even, you know, a couple of months. Where for somebody else, 92 hours may be, you know, 3 days of gaming. Well, technically 4 days of gaming or whatever, but, you know. The real question is do you think you got your money's worth in the amount of time that you've spent in the game already? Alright, so we grab these. Never hurts to have medical supplies on you. Okay, so we've got a little bit of resource. We finally have sun again. Always nice to have. Alright, so the assault rifle we're going to have to craft. Well, we're not going to be able to do that until we actually get... Oh no, you can do it in the survival constructor. Oh, see, I don't remember that being in the survival constructor before. See, that's how you know I'm getting old. I'm just completely losing track of everything now. Alright, so let's go find us some drones or something to kill and level up really quick. We've gone that way. How about we go northeast this time? See what we can find over there. Actually, I think we went that way, didn't we? Because we went this way, swung around. Runner, for my bases, I basically have a very crude idea of something that I want to do, like with the last pre-alpha that they did when they introduced all the glass and everything. I saw that and I was like, okay, I need to do something with this, and that was where that base design came from. From this one, because they've added some new blocks and there's new functionality, I do have an idea of what I'm going to do for the base. But I'm not sure how well it's going to work, so we'll see. I agree, Sean. It is a great game. I have a lot of fun in Empyrion. I've made a lot of really good friends, and I've met a lot of really interesting people because of this game. So it's, yeah. But the game itself is just fun. So, just waiting for the generator to be finished so that we can actually build stuff. Did I not have the right... Oh, no, there it is. Awesome. So for Runner, for your question, I actually, to give you an idea of what I'm planning on doing with it, is I'm going to build kind of a hybrid base. What I want is a base that will have a little bit of land access. So I'll be starting it on a shoreline, something like this, and we'll be having it so that I can build the base itself just above the water line. So I'm going to have some things where what we'll do is we'll put a large landing pad as well as the manufacturing and stuff out here on the water. And then we'll have some defensive positions over here on the land. One of the things that I don't normally use is the flattening tool, and I really want to use that more this season. So I'm looking for ways to do that, and this is one of the ways that I was thinking of. So basically we'll end up with, you know, part of this approach being completely leveled and cut into the terrain. Right on, Sean. Have a great day, man. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a fantastic afternoon. Okay, so we have this, we have this. We have the basics of our base. Alright, so let's go ahead and... see, because I was thinking about potentially building over here, but I'm kind of liking where we are here. Now the question is do I really want to build on the water, or do I want to build into the side of the cliff? Tell you what do you all think? Should I build here down at the water line, like I was saying, where we have, you know, the base sitting just outside of the water, probably about that height, and then basically extend out there and cut into the terrain over here? Or should we go up on that hill line over there, and maybe up near the summit we build the base up there where we could even cut into the hillside? Yeah, Sharky, I knew you were going to say cliff. You always say cliff. Because I definitely have cliffside designs, so I can build something from there. I have done water-based builds. My last like 2 or 3 builds, base-wise, have been on shore or floating in the water itself. Because I'm not sure how the new drone system is going to work. And I tend to like to have clean lines of fire. Cliff too, okay. Alright, so the cliff it is. Since we're going to be building on the cliff, I'm going to need a lot more blocks. Okay. Okay. And while we are gone, just because we can, and then I just like queuing things up so while I'm out and about and doing things, the constructor is still working. You cannot build sealed underwater rooms yet. That is one of the things on the roadmap for the game. And I'm hoping they get to it sooner rather than later. I'm really interested in seeing how they're going to do that. Let's see. Where are we going to build this? Got the copper deposit over there. That looks like that might be a good place. See, that should be wide enough to actually put a good base down. We've got part of one of the downed ships over there, or there's a point of interest or something over there, I believe. Welcome back, Sean. And Sharky Games didn't actually build a sealed underwater base. He built under the water line. And the, so... And he just dug up to the bottom of the water. Sheesh. Alright. See, Sharky over here trying to start trouble with everybody, right? Alright. Hey Pamela, happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd be able to build like I did in 7 Days to Die. I'm still trying to figure out where all of my balance points are and everything are in this game. Even having the early look didn't really help us all that much with figuring out all of this stuff yet. Alright, so... 2, 3... Okay, so the game does now have in its structural integrity system, there is a shear weight. So if you put too much weight out here, even though it wouldn't normally collapse, it does seem to break after a certain point, so... Yep. Yeah, I always remember structural integrity. I am paranoid about structural integrity. Take the quick way down. Hopefully not kill ourselves. It's fine. We can walk it off. I have to go grab some more blocks. Yep. That was why I started up all of the other blocks over here, so when we could come back, grab some more. It's too bad you can't pick this bloody thing up. I'm not dead, Panda. Sheesh. Well, since I'm not planning on building with a lot of the wood, I probably will just go ahead and skip the HV again then. Yeah, I really do like the ambience that they're using in the game now. So I am going to have to build... Oh, let's see. I should be able to get 2 more on the end of that before we run into problems. So what I will do... Let's go ahead and... Alright. And I need that to be supportive because we're going to take this one out quite a ways. Right. And then for those who want to see your structural integrity as you're working with it. Hey Val, happy Friday, welcome to the stream. So that is about as far as we can take this one safely before we start having to worry about the shear. Ooh, that was a bit rough, okay. Awesome. Okay, so. Oh, I ran out of blocks. That's not good. So, see, I had it figured out pretty well, right? Look. So I just put a support column in there. We're good to go. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on the stream tonight. It's going to be at least the 2-hour stream tonight. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, so close. That is a sign that I play this game entirely too much. Mr. Builder, huh? I'll take the compliment, thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and get you guys out of there. I really want it to be able to do a single right click, like a shift right click or something to clear the build queue, or give us the ability to reposition things. Let's see what we got here. We've got that, so I'm going to go ahead and queue up. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. Let's do it this way. We'll go ahead and queue up all 200 and some of those. We're going to queue up that, turn that on. So I'm sitting here going, we need to do all this, yada yada yada. It's like, I've got another crafting station. Let's actually move all of our stuff up there. We'll let some of this, we'll let all that rot because I can't do anything with it anyway. Oh, you can go over there. Yeah, we'll leave the light because we can make more. Not abusing physics, I just know how emergency stop works, that's all. Sheesh. If anybody here has ever played the old Tribes game, the physics for landing is very much like the old physics for landing in that game. So if you're jumping or you have with your jetpack turned on, you basically bounce when you get to the bottom. I've not yet found a speed that is actually terminal when you do that. But once we get the base and everything sorted up here, I'll give it a try and see if we can find it. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But that little splat landing sound is the sound of me going a little too fast when I came in. Alright, so we're gonna have, let's see. So we will put a landing area in over here. We'll have some stairs coming up in here, maybe an elevator. So for now, let's go ahead and just place some of this stuff down. That. All right. So we're just gonna go ahead and, like I said, we're just gonna go ahead and place this stuff down for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab all of our actual materials. Whoops. You aren't supposed to be over there. Alright. Anything else over here? We'll go ahead and throw all this in here too, just because we can. Because I really don't want to be running around with this in my inventory unless I have to. How are we doing for food? Our food is okay for now. We'll go ahead and eat one of these. Oh, it's not precarious yet. That's just because I haven't put a support in over there. It'll be fine. Trust me, I only kill myself, what, 3 or 4 times a game, right? Alright, let's turn off the structural integrity for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a couple more blocks. We got 50, so that's 25. We will... get that running. One of the things that I do need to make is my assault rifle. How close are we? We're still at only at 11%, so I'm going to have to go do some hunting, I think. Alright. Whee! See? Nice and safe. Oh. Sorry, guys. I need the XP. Your sacrifice will not have been in vain. Okay. It was, but you know. Hey, look at that seaweed snack. Wow, that is a lot of food. It's poison food though. Oh no, it's effective against poison. 75. That is pretty awesome. I might have to start actually cultivating seaweed specifically for that stuff. Okay, so I need another 2100 XP. We're getting about 600 XP off of each one of those guys. How much ammo do I have? Got 157 rounds, so yeah, I should have enough. Almost as good as a loot box. Hey, buddy. Whoopsie. You're only worth 120 XP, but we do get meat off of you, so... So you guys aren't really worth hunting. The humanoids are. Okay. Speaking of, hey buddy, how you doing? Oh, you should get 1100 XP off of him. I should have been hunting those guys from the beginning. AI has been changed a little bit. The drones seem to be a little bit more intelligent. Oh, that's not good. As you can see here, these guys, not so much. But they are the first pass, and the developers have said that the AI will continue to evolve as they get time to work on it. So, it's the sound of a dying Jawa. Okay. Up the hill we go. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to build an elevator up to that as well, just to make it a little easier to get up and down the hill. Well, it's not like I can't really get up there. But that's okay. We've got, what, 5 ingots for that? We've got... Shit. Probably didn't need that many. Let's go. Let's go with that first. Oh. Actually, the elevator tiles would still be faster. And wouldn't require me to burn nearly as much energy to do it, so... But it's okay. And we are green, which is good. So I will probably need to put another support in here somewhere when I join all this together. We'll see how it actually plays out when it all finishes out. Because I don't like having a hot spot there in the middle, so I am hoping that when all of this connects through, that it will get reinforcement on there. So, and for the folks who don't know how to do that when you're playing the game, if you want to bring up your mirroring tool, which also has your structural integrity checkbox, it's just press and hold N as in Nancy, and you basically just choose to show it or not. Alright, so... we need a bunch of blocks. I built 50 of those, so I should have 500. So 250 blocks available. So twice the hit points. Did they get rid of the armor finally? Nice, Sharky. Very nice. I'm still tempted to ask what you were doing to get them, but I'm not going to. I really don't want to know. I don't need to know. Alright, let's go ahead. Oops. Actually want it. Yeah, what the heck, I'll throw them in there. Get that stuff out of my inventory at the very least. Okay, so we need a refrigerator. I need one computer. Five metal components. And nope. 3 pipes. Easy enough. Man, I keep clicking on that one. Alright. And there we go. Empyrion console. I could see them doing it. The game has a, I don't want to say a simple UI, but it has an easy to adapt UI, and they have been streamlining the controls a bit. So when you're doing block placement now, you use insert and delete to choose which axes you're modifying, and then home and end to modify that axis. So, you know, you saw the column when you're placing stuff. Do I have anything I can place? No. So you would actually be able to do it fairly easily on a console, for either Xbox or PlayStation. Because basically what you would do is you just have a context menu based on what you had selected. Just like when you're in a ship, your hotbar resets depending on which ship you're in. You would be able to do the same thing based on the item that you were using in your inventory. I'm trying to think of which game does it. There's a couple of games that do it right now. But it's based more on like what actions, like what activities or attacks are available based on which weapon. It would be the same thing. I mean, realistically, I play Empyrion using the 10 keys for the quick menu, the 4 directionals, Q and E for path of travel rotation when I'm in a ship, space, the helmet, your jetpack, jump drive when you're in a CV, and then 4 keys to do block placement. So yeah, no, you would actually be able to do it, because you'd be able to replace all of your movement directionals with any of the analog sticks on the consoles, including the rotationals. You would just use one of the shoulder buttons, or two, like one shoulder on each side, or triggers depending on the console, to scroll through what your active menu item was, and then yeah, your 4 face buttons to choose which way you're rotating, and then another trigger button to place. And Sean, if you wanted to see an example of how you could do it on console, look at Minecraft. That would be probably one of the best examples of how you could actually map a game like this to a console controller. Yeah, when you're using the controllers with your PC, you need to. Some people have found that you need to increase the sensitivity on the PC side when you're configuring your inputs. You can change the acceleration value. If you ramp it up, you'll get a faster turn, and then you can also change in the. I'll show you actually. If you come over here into the settings under control options, there's a mouse sensitivity. Just basically peg it. You know. Yeah, I've played Minecraft on PlayStation. Not my cup of tea, but you know, some people like it, some people don't. Between that and the PC, if I have a choice, I'm going to play the game on PC. Obviously, I'm a PC gamer. I like, but I do actually play some console games as well. All right, let's see here. How are we doing for blocks? Hey, our blocks are done. Okay, that's good. Now I am actually going to use our integrity set because I am curious to see. Yes, it does. Okay. Yep. Awesome. So now we have the beginnings of our base. And we have a lot of room down here. So one of the things that I was thinking about doing, since we have all of this room, would be to do this. Are we good? Okay. That's good. Wow. That really sucks, Sean. Sorry to hear it. I know with a lot of those controls, with a lot of those controllers, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, with a lot of those controllers, the accelerometer on it, the range of motion that it's looking for, or I shouldn't call it an accelerometer, it's the range of acceleration when you're moving the joystick or the analog sticks. For those who don't know, the analog sticks basically are mapped in such a way that the longer you have it pressed in a particular direction, the faster the control scales. So the longer you press it in any one direction, you'll start getting this, like, you'll see it start with a slow turn, and it gets progressively faster the longer you hold it in that direction. Alright, so I need 1, 2 more. There we go. How close was that? That was pretty close, actually. It is still an alpha. Yep. You are correct. And so the reason I put the anchor block, this block here to anchor, is this is where I'm going to put the elevator blocks in, so it'll go up into that. But I don't want to cut into the surface above until we've got all of this figured out and squared away. Alright, so we have spots up here, we have a spot down there for vehicle landing. Our base is slowly coming together. Yeah, telescoping blocks would be awesome in 7 Days to Die. So we've got a bunch of those. Refrigerator. Okay. Need 1 control device. Just making sure I didn't actually have previously built the refrigerator when I wasn't looking. I've been known to do that. 295, so we can make another 150 blocks. Well, 149 blocks. But there we go. Does fly mode work for me? I am not in creative, actually. I am in survival. The jetpack does work for me when I turn it on. But actual fly mode only works in creative. Unless, of course, you are referring to this, which is the crafting drone. In order to activate it, it's F5 on your keyboard. Whee! It's too bad it has such a short range on it, though. How much electronics do we have? 8 electronics. Let's make some glass plates. 10 of those, so that we can make 10 of those. Hey, no worries, Piero. Welcome to the channel. Hope you found. Hope that was at least, you know, that was my education piece for the evening, I think. So yeah, F5 brings up a new crafting drone. This actually it will operate as though you are here instead of, because as you can see, the character just kind of standing there. What this allows you to do is to get into areas you might not normally be able to get into as a player, to place blocks. I don't have any blocks in my inventory, so I don't have a whole lot of option with what I can do right now. But you, as you can see, you can trigger stuff. It would be nice if it could, but they specifically did not put weapons on it because of that. Yeah, you put weapons on that thing, it's completely broken. There's no way. There's no other way to say it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, the drone is a really nice addition to the game. I'm very, very happy for that. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're just waiting for the blocks to finish up. We'll finish the lower area. We'll put some lights in so that we can actually see what we're doing around this place. We have a refrigerator. Let's go ahead and put the... You know what? Let's just go ahead and put this thing here. All of this is basically temporary anyway until we get to where we need to be with the... with our supplies. Oh man, really? Always when, you know, you get a good thing going. Here, I'll tell you what. Wait, okay. Oh, bloody rot. What do I need to make this thing? I need 5 metal components, so let's go ahead and go. We have everything else? Yes, we have everything else. What do I need to make the ammo for it? It's the 5.8 ammo, right? Which ammo is it? Yeah, so it's 5.8. Let's go ahead and make, I don't know. Heck with it. Let's make a bunch of it. Keep your eyes out for the drones, everybody. Oh, no worries. Your English is fine. Alright. Did I pick up? Oh, I didn't. See, I got ahead of myself. I'm sitting here looking for the drones and... Like, hey, it would help if I brought my blocks with me, huh? From Isengard? Yeah. That's what it seems like sometimes, isn't it? Alright. And just to check this really quick. Come on. Awesome. Where you've got good structural integrity. Look at that. So go ahead and undo that. Oop. Switch back over to the pistol because it's the only weapon we have for the immediate future. Alright, so hopefully the drones will give us a couple of minutes. Reunion Island. Wow. Very nice. Come in. Hurry up. Finish building. Finish building. No, I am not rebuilding Whiterun. Thank you. Oh, here they come. Let's go meet them. One down. Alrighty then. Come on up, buddy. We just want to say hi. Oh, and one drone that I'm not going to be able to recover. Doesn't that figure? Alright, so where's my ammo? There's my ammo. Okay, so we're going to go down, grab the supplies out of that guy. Don't need med packs. It's much more exciting when you're, you know, close to dying and you're making that last epic stand against the drones. Besides, they're not worth it. These things, See, these work just fine. Alright, how much do we have left? Let's throw that in there. Should have some lights in here, I thought. Didn't I create lights? I could swear I created lights. Guess not. Oh, perfect. So while that's working over there, let's go ahead and actually put some lights down so we can see what we're doing around this place. Right about... Sure, right about there. That works. Put one over there too. Metal components. Okay. That would be why we weren't able to make them before. The birds are working in shifts? Yeah. The question is are they union? Alright, so now that we have that sorted out, let's go ahead and bring up our structural integrity once more, because what I'm going to do now is we're going to add a bit of a wall over here. Awesome. Okay. All right. And basically what I'm trying to do is to give the base a little bit more protection than what it had previously. I'll come out and use the flattening tool on that shortly. Okay, so we are seeing a bunch of stress over here. Never a good thing to see, but it's holding for now, and that's what's important. So let's go ahead and do... Window, sloped in. Alright. I'm gonna come in this way, come through. Have much more room than I actually need. So what we're gonna do here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that. All right. So we've got the basics of what we're looking to build. I might use the drone. Sure, why not? I'll use the drone. And we no longer have ambient noise because we now have a roof over our head. So, now that that's done, sure, we'll put one there, and yeah, one there. Okay, so we actually have light in this place. See, we achieved something today. Alright, so that gives us our basic area for starting. Like I said, this is just kind of a placeholder. what I will be doing as we progress through and start working on refining the base a little bit. There will be more to it. I'll probably end up using this as some kind of outdoor area, maybe even a small ship landing. We have the actual landing pad there, and I will probably put defense turrets, one up on top and maybe one down on the platform below, to help take care of the drones. Since we know that the drones are coming from the ridgeline side, what I may end up doing is actually building an actual defense tower up here. Maybe have something that comes up on the top of here as a giant tower for the defense cannons. So actually, Sharky, I am not going to be in the after stream party tonight. I have some things to do, but I'm going to take the stream a little bit longer than normal, I think. We'll see how it all plays out. And Sean, actually, I was going to make a hover vessel. I really was going to. I had full intention to. I don't think I'm going to, though. I may do it just to make one to go deforest that valley area, but because of the fact that we're actually building up here on the cliffside, an HV just doesn't work really well for it. They're a pain in the butt to get up and down the sides of mountains. What I may do is actually go ahead and build that water base that we were talking about earlier. And if I build that, then I'll use an HV, because of what I'll do is I'll make that base mostly out of wood. Hey Crazy, welcome back. Alright, so let's drop down. I do need to make a couple of doors. What do I need for these? I need 6 components. Okay. Oop. See, once again, I keep doing that. 4 electronics. How much electronics do I have? I've got enough electronics for the 2, and 2 control devices, which I think... Oh, nope, I do have enough. Okay. Go ahead and build 2 of those. Nice, Epoch. Well done. I started building a base, Crazy. Alright, so... I mean, really, that's pretty much it. Didn't really miss a whole lot. So, I will have to bring the flattening tool out here and work on that a little bit. Put that there so we have... Yay, we have doors. And I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and take these blocks out and put windows in and make this entire thing just a large window bank. The new blue crystals are for the warp drive. Basically, you harvest those crystals, you turn them into a powder, and then you use that powder to fuel the jump drive. I'm still not sure how I feel about that whole thing, but you know. It's like everything else, we get over it eventually, right? Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this so that we can get some light down here as well. So let's see, you're going to be that block. So let's go ahead and put that there. See, I do try to make it at least a little easier for you all. Let's go there, there, and sure. Okay, so we have light here, we've got a little bit of light out here, and we got a lot of light down there, which is good because that's where we're going to be doing our ship builds. And I will probably make that platform a little bit bigger. I'm going to play around with ways to do counter leveling to see if we can get a little bit more space out of what we have here. I'm definitely going to have to come back and retouch all of this with different types of blocks. So for those who may not have seen, these are all your block options now. When you have your block selected, you just right click it, brings up your choose shape menu, and you can choose all of these. The only difference between them is the actual physical appearance. They all retain the statistics of the block that you're using. So if we were using the heavy iron blocks or whatever, the heavy steel blocks or hardened steel blocks, you would have the same selection options, but it would have the 100 hit points instead of 50 hit points. So what I'll be doing is I'll be playing with a lot of this season as well. But like I said, right now, what we're putting into place is really just placeholder to get the general shape of things. And then once we have everything figured out for the way we want to generally look, we'll come back and do the detail pass on it, where we'll be replacing the blocks that we have with the stylized blocks. Yep. Oops. Alright, so we have got that. Okay, let's, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and move some of this stuff down. So we can move this up here. I do need to put a food processor in, so I need 2 computers. So 2 control devices, 4 components, 4 cables, and 4 electronics. That gives us 2 of those. I need 2 control devices because I'm using the 2 that I have already. 3 electronics. 12 metal components. And what was that last one? 1 cable, which, yeah, we have plenty of cables. We need pipes. What is that, 2 pipes? That's not too bad. Whoops. And we can make our food processor. And since we've already found both copper and silicon, we're actually in a pretty good position right now. The cobalt's what we need to find, and that's the one thing I don't think I've found yet. It's copper, silicon, more copper, and iron. So I'm going to have to go looking for cobalt. If we're really, really lucky, it'll be over here, but because I've already swung through that way, I don't think it is. I think it's going to be over here. It's what? It's magnesium. Got 5 deposits, so there's probably one over here somewhere. Oh, let's see. So wave 1 of the drones are done. What do we have left? Alright, so did we... Still missing 2 pipes, huh? Oh, because you need metal plates. That would explain it. Hey, Sharky, being awake for 32 hours is not generally a good thing. Oh. Hey, we didn't get drone warning. Yep, buggers. cheating little. Mm-hmm. Little punks. Did you see that? Hey buddy, what you doing? Get out my house. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the tier 2 drill here in a bit. But for now I need to go grab me some dead drone. See, not only did you guys mess up your ambush attack, you didn't bring me anything. Sheesh. Yeah, it was... Yeah, I look up on my radar and I'm like, hey, well, wait a minute. Sheesh. Alright. That's our drill. Okay. So let's go over to our tech tree really quick. We're going to look at tools. Fine. It's just sitting there taunting me. I had to do it. Alright. I don't really care about the landing pads. So now we can take, oops, all of this kind of stuff out, put it over in the other station there. I'm just waiting for some of this stuff to decay, so... Howdy Wes, welcome to the stream, happy Friday. The landing pads, they basically operate as landing gear. They allow you to do to attach the ships to either bases or CVs. But they're just ridiculously low profile. It's just a contact pad, basically. Okay, so... Okay. Advanced CPU. What do we need for that? Do we still need the Sathium for that? Neodymium. Oh, we don't start with Neo anymore. Oh. Punks. That means I have to go to Omicron to get, or Omicron to get it. Not too bad, Wes. How about yourself? And yeah, no problem, Sean. Alright, so let's see here. Metal components, 20, huh? Let's go ahead and make that. Yeah, I could go to the moon. Yeah, I guess so. It is easier. No warp drive. I don't have to go farm the blue crystals to make the pentaxit. If I get really lucky, yeah, the random loot gen for the Crash Titan may have it in the supply box. Yeah, surprisingly, I haven't seen any of the points of interest yet. I saw one when we were out and about. I saw there's one over there in that tree cluster. But I didn't see which one it was, so. Oh, there are so there is Neo in the Talos parts. I hadn't seen those yet. I've killed a few of the Talon, but we'll see how that. I may have to go hunt. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So we've got that. We got that. Don't really need any of this yet. Got 6 mining charges. Let's go ahead and make a few more of those. So I need a few more metal pieces as well. Let's go ahead and okay. Yeah, the large generators are freaking loot pinatas. Those things are awesome. Need 2 motors and 2 cables. So I need 8 cables total. And go ahead and make those. So 2 motors and five more cables, so we'll go ahead and those. And that should be everything we need to make that. So we've got magnesium left. This is the 30 mil, yeah, so what do we need for that? We need 5 powder and 5 metal pieces, so we're not going to be able to make much of it, so that's fine. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, what do we need to make the... Oh, I can't make elevator blocks? How did that happen? Oh, that's criminal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't announce the winner because I reached out to them and I haven't heard back yet. As soon as I know for sure that they are eligible, then I'll make the announcement. I don't want to make an announcement and have the person go, "Oh, I don't actually want it," because that's actually happened before. So, but it is a full key, so it's not like normal where I would be gifting it out. I just have to give you the key and you can reclaim it on your account if you're the winner. So, but I did reach out to the person by email. So we'll see. As soon as I know, I'll make an announcement and it'll be out on the channel. I won't wait like arbitrarily to say, oh, there will be an announcement on Monday or something like that. But I expect that the announcement will come out by Monday. Hey, don't worry, Sharky. Thanks for stopping in, man. Go get some rest. Have a great day. And yes, Joy Deep, a small ammo box is in the works. I just haven't gotten there yet. Oh. There you go. Just seeing if there's anything else I need to pick up immediately, and I can't really think of anything. I don't really worry about the rifle or the weapons too much. I like the assault rifles, and I just tend to go down that line. So we've got that. We've got ammo. We need to make the box, which is right there. Yeah, well, good luck with clearing out your computer infection. Alright, so I need a bunch of metal components. I need at least 20. So I need 40 components. $20 electronics. And that is going to be 80 cables, so that's a lot of cable. Okay. Yeah, I love the pulse rifle. The T2 pistol, I have to say I have fallen in love with the T2 pistol. Mainly because of the fact that it looks like a very specific weapon from a sci-fi show that I really, really like. Yeah, Sean, that would be really bad if they won the game and weren't able to use it. So, but you know, it was nice of the folks from Empyrion, from Elyon Games, to provide it. So. I honestly didn't think that they would, but I'm glad that they did. Alright, so we're going to put the elevator there. Let's can we put this up there? Yeah. That would be a yes, Sean. And now we just need to get the repair and remove tool so we can start taking this stuff apart. There it is. What do I need for it? I need 4 metal components, 1 electronic, 4 components, and a cable. There we go. The railguns for the SV, they do require ammo now. Yeah, it's really cheap ammo, but all weapons require ammo now, unfortunately. Makes me sad. Alright, so... And like I said, this is all just temporary stuff right now, so I am kind of curious to see what this does to the structural integrity of the place. No. Looks okay so far. Yeah, the no magnesium is probably one of the best things about... Alright, so we don't care about the predators. We'll leave it on aliens and other factions because I don't have to worry about the natives getting up here, so it should just be the drones that are coming in. Yeah, I know, Wes. I'm one of those people who I like the old way. I've got what, 500, 600 hours on this game, something like that. It's so ingrained that it's just, yeah. I know, I should use the drone more than I do. I was using it earlier to do a little bit of building, so I'll get in the habit of using it at some point. Okay, so we've got the gun in place. We only have one or two more waves of drones. Let's see here. What do we have for food? Yeah, the natives are neutral, but they still count as aliens as far as the AI is concerned on the turret. So when you're configuring your turret options, if you want to attack the aliens, you have it set here. If you just want to attack drones, it's other factions. I leave it set for aliens because of the drop ships. I know you don't have to worry about them on Aqua and all that, but it's just habit. So... and then for the folks who haven't seen it yet, this is the new home feature. You can say this is your base. And technically, in order to do this on any additional bases, you have to have a clone facility. I was under the impression that you needed to have the clone facility to set that as home at all, but apparently the tag is still there, so... I may, Runner. That's why I'm kind of curious to see how well this is going to work out. And I am planning on putting another cannon down here. Show you really quick, actually. Bouncy, bouncy. Okay. So one of the reasons why I left this much space in here is because I'm going to mount a cannon down here to take care of anything coming in on the lower angle. And then we'll have the other one up here for the higher angle. And then what I want to do, if I can... get the time to do it, is I'll extend this one out, this side out a little bit, to put another underslung cannon on this side as well. Yeah, the medic station's just for healing now. So what the clone station does is it allows you to actually spawn exactly where the station's at, just like the medic station used to. So if I put a clone station right here, I'm going to spawn right here. By designating the base as home, if I die, I'll spawn somewhere in the general area of it, not necessarily directly here at the base. At least that's the way it was working before. I don't know if it's the way it made it into the live alpha or not. So, healing centers are always recommended, but not required. Let's see here. So, and the clone chambers are really cheap to make, so. That's a good question, Wes. We'll find out when the next wave of drones comes through. I have a feeling they didn't, though. I would be willing to bet that the turrets will still fire through your base if your base happens to be between the turret and the thing that it's attacking. But that might just be me being cynical, but yeah, that's the right way. Whee! Boop. Okay, and then once I make the repair and remove tool, I'll take that out so that we can get up and down there without too much trouble. Yep, that's exactly why I only ever put one. And I usually actually put them well above the base. I tend to build defense towers and put them in the defense towers so that they are away from the base to limit and reduce any chances of them, you know, basically obliterating my base. Okay, so I just used all my parts that I made for that thing. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay. And for this I need fuel pack and 10 mellow pieces. Put 5 down, so... And then we will do... that. Okay. Okay, so... I think that is most of what we need. I'll put an oxygen tank and some other stuff in later this week as well, but I think I am going to go ahead and call it here. I have been holding back this cough for probably a good half hour, so thank everybody for stopping in today. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I sure as hell had a lot of fun being here and hanging out with everybody. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up either here on YouTube or over on Steam. If you don't know, I use the same username at both places. It's HALADMER. You can find me on over there at Steam. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on Twitter. On the if you go to my actual YouTube channel, there is all of the social media links. Find me wherever is comfortable for you. I do try to respond in a timely manner for most. Oh, anyway, I'm out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And once again, everybody, thanks for stopping in. It was a blast. I hope for those who are playing, we'll see you in game. For those who aren't, we'll see you here. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Time to go do some more work and go clear my lungs.